It's a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 4 minutes to present your answers on the boards behind you. As mentioned earlier, the problem of the day is worth 10 points. So, contestants, you may rise, drop all pens, and let's read. We are reading at this stage. Let's read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. A water treatment plant disinfects water by using electrolysis to generate chlorine gas from brine. The chlorine gas is then used in the disinfection process in situ. A. Write the half-cell equations and overall reaction at the electrodes. B. If 5,000.0 decimeter cubed of water is treated by using all chlorine obtained after passing a current of 10.0 amperes through brine for 2.68 hours, calculate the concentration of chlorine in milligram per decimeter cubed in the water produced. C. Why is a controlled excess amount of chlorine usually added at the processing plants? Information for you. 1 Faraday is 96,480 coulomb per mole, and chlorine atomic mass for chlorine is 35.5 gram per mole. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. stop writing and resume your seat. press. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's consider the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem from chemistry. We are told that there's a water treatment plant that is disinfecting water by using electrolysis to generate chlorine gas from brine. The gas is then used, they take the chlorine gas and they use it in the disinfection process in situ. The contestants were to write the half-cell equations and overall reaction at the electrodes. Okay, so this is how to consider this. At the anode, we have oxidation. And so we are expecting an oxidation reaction. And it is 2Cl minus aqueous going to Cl2 gas plus 2 electrons. If you're able to come up with this oxidation reaction for the anode, 1 point. At the cathode, we have reduction. And the equation there is 2H2O liquid plus 2 electrons going to H2 gas plus 2OH minus aqueous. 1 more point. So the overall reaction is going to be 2Cl minus aqueous plus 2H2O liquid going to Cl2 gas plus H2 gas plus 2OH minus aqueous. If you don't like that, you can write it in a different way. That would be 2NaCl aqueous plus 2H2O liquid going to Cl2 gas plus H2 gas plus NaOH aqueous. All right, so the cathode reaction was 1 point, and now the overall reaction is another point. Next, contestants were told that if 5,000.0 decimeter cubed of water is treated by using all chlorine obtained after passing a current of 10.0 amperes through brine for 2.68 hours, they were to calculate the concentration of chlorine in milligram per decimeter cubed in the water produced. Okay, so first let's look at the charge that we pass and what we can do with it with the information that has been provided. So the charge that has passed is Q. We obtain it by taking the current and multiplying it by time. So we will have 10.0 ampere multiplied by, you see the 2.68 hours we were given, multiplied by 3,600 to convert to seconds. And if you do this calculation, you should arrive at 96,480, which is approximately 96,500 coulomb. From this, we can calculate the moles of electrons that we have. So we take this charge passed divided by the Faraday, and so we have 96,500 coulomb divided by 96,480, and this is in coulomb per mole, and so it's to 3 significant figures, you will have 1.00 moles. 1.00 moles. This is worth 2 points. Okay, now we can go back to our equation and see that, so the moles of Cl2 is going to be this 1.00 divided by 2 from the equation. And so we have 0.500 mole of Cl2. The molar mass of Cl2 is 71.0 gram per mole. So the mass of Cl2 is 0.500 mole multiplying 71.0 gram per mole, and that gives 35.5 grams. But we are not done. By the way, if you get this far, 2 more points. But we are not done because we have to consider the amount treated, the amount of water treated. This mass will treat 5,000.0 decimeter cubed of water. So the concentration is 35.5 grams divided by this 5,000.0 decimeter cubed. And then we are converting to milligram per decimeter cube because that's what we're asked to do. So we multiply that by 1,000 milligram per gram, and we wind up with 7.10 milligram per decimeter cubed. 2 points for this. Then the last part was a question that says, why is a controlled excess amount of chlorine usually added at the processing plants? Right? The reason is to ensure complete disinfection and maintain a residual amount for bacterial contamination during other things that will happen. For example, during transportation and distribution of the water, and also during storage, so that if you by chance contaminate along the way, you have some excess amount beyond exactly what you need so that you can still be okay and safe to use the water. All right, this explanation is worth 1 point, giving a total of 10 points. Now, contestants, now you will understand why I'm depressed. Mankranso Senior High School, right from beginning, all kinds of troubles, real problem of the day for you. And so, in fact, you don't have any of the things I'm looking for. Nothing at all. And so you wind up with 0 out of 10. Mfantsipim School, anode reaction, correct, 1 point. That was the end of your success. Cathode reduction reaction, no. Overall reaction, no. Concentrations, no, no, no. Oh. Even the last part, you mislabeled the 2. It was wrong anyway. And so you wind up with 1 out of 10. Gsts, similar situation. Anode reaction, okay, 1 point. The rest was all downhill. So you also have 1 point. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3.
Once more, yeah, go fit enjoy to sorrow. In such times, we rely on insurance, Charlie, no need to borrow. Make I tell you about this fresh insurance way, go fit save tomorrow. If you do what we momo. See, make a krawa. Monthly premium as low as 3 CD, make a krawa. You can do it on your mobile phone, easy, make a krawa. Star 778 hash on MTN, make a krawa. Covers death policy, accidental death, make.
Before we begin the next round, Mankranso Senior High School would like to effect a substitution. Augustine, it's been a pleasure. Best wishes to you. And in comes Blessed. You're welcome, Blessed.
Thank you.
Settle in quickly so we can begin. Round 4. This is the Jew pay true or false